Friday night Smackdown in Paris. Welcome back to Fog Wrestling. And we are here to talk about it. 29th of August, 2025 edition. And I'll be honest, folks, I didn't watch this show. This is probably the closest this channel's been to just being completely done with professional wrestling. In terms of this current stuff, I don't care. I've not cared for a while, but Logan Paul and John Cena come in and just repeat the same stuff that he did last week. Oh, but like this time it's a big pop because it's in Lyon. Am I supposed to care? Am I honestly supposed to sit here and be like, oh, yeah, that's going to get me to tune in? You know, Logan Paul, Cena, I think it'll be an interesting match, but when the build to your match is basically, oh, I wanted to take on other people, but I have to take on you, dickhead. You asked for this, dickhead. It's like, really, John? John, come on, man. My French isn't too polished, but I'm not stupid, dude. Oui. John's just talking a load of garbage, and it's the same old pish, man. Oh, but I mean, who's actually sitting there looking forward to this on Sunday? It's crap. And another thing, Sami Zayn won the United States Championship. That Solo Sikoa United States Championship run is a fucking waste. Look what they've done to him in like the last couple. I mean, over the past 16 months since WrestleMania 40. After he became like the leader, essentially the bloodline. And look at him since, man. Guy can't even beat fucking Sami Zayn. That tells you where you're on. That tells you where you need to go. It's ridiculous. But what I would say about this Cena Logan Paul thing, it appears to have gone back and forth, which is better than most of these promos. And then he said to Logan Paul, he's like, you asked for this match, dickhead. You won't ever ruin wrestling. Wrestling will ruin you. Big John. So there you go. John Cena, Logan Paul. They'll get into it on Sunday. But I'd be lying to say that I care about this. Kathy Kelly then had a backstage interview with the Street Profits and B-Fab. Are we supposed to sit here and care? Like, it is just really a tragic state of affairs how bad this current product is. And Triple H, you've literally, it's that bad. Stephanie McMahon on our podcast is sitting there telling people, right, to literally get the VPN so you don't have to spend money on you don't have to spend money on ESPN to watch pay-per-views that are going to be on that from now on, i.e. that one that's coming up, WrestlePalooza. I think that's embarrassing, man. And it's like, when, I think the reality is, I think with that deal, WWE's already been paid the fee, and WWE probably see the writing on the wall already. It's like, we already lose out on a big amount of money when Netflix are going to eventually pull out Fox, but the upfront fee has already been paid. When you look at those deals, they always just pull out after a couple of years. But WWE's already got rich off it, and therefore the people tuning in is actually kind of irrelevant in a way because they've already made their money. And I think it's the same with this ESPN deal. The deal's already went through. It's already official. So see people actually tuning in or buying this ESPN package, it's irrelevant. It's Stephanie McMahon hyping the fuck out. Should rather hype up our VPN than the actual product. And I think that's when we've nosedived off a cliff, man. Anyway,
the Profits come after the Wyatts, and if they fail, Angelo Dawkins will see whether or not Montez Ford is really my brother.
First match, Alexa Bliss versus Chelsea Green. Who won this match then? Alexa Bliss won via pinfall. After the match, though, Green battered Charlotte and then I am on fire, hit Bliss with the gory bomb. So there you go, brilliant, phenomenal, man. Oh, she's been hit with the gory bomb, guys. The gory bomb. The gory bomb. The gory frickin' bomb. Mess, if you ask me. Absolute mess. This feud. Charlotte Flair, some would argue it's probably some of the best work that she's done in a good couple of years. I would argue it's probably the most irrelevant work she's ever done in her path. Alexa Bliss. I've never I mean, Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair of like the past decade or two, the better women. I mean, best women, right? And look at the state of them in this absolute jobber tag team for the shitey, you know, women's tag team titles. It is quite tragic, and I don't think there's any real spin in it. I mean, what way can you actually spin that? You can't. But like we've said before, wrestling is just, it's so stagnant and so dead. They don't even have any stars to lose. So the problem is they don't have any stars to lose, and they just keep them. And it's like, why would you keep them? It's not like see these people that have been literally around in the company, man, for like 10, 15, some people 20 years. They're not stars. It serves no purpose keeping them. WWE is going to draw the same ratings with or without them. And therefore you may as well push the new generation. But no. They just continue down this absolutely embarrassing path of keeping people. And it's not just Alexa Bliss and Charlotte. Yo, there's millions of them. There's hundreds, well not millions, but you know what I mean. There's hundreds of people employed in this company where it's just completely unacceptable to do what they're doing. I mean, it's just, and then you see them bring back absolute jobbers like Andrade, Rusev, just pissing money in the wind. It's actually embarrassing. Sami Zayn then cuts a backstage promo. Oh, I was the underdog. I feel the same way as I did during the main event of Mania 39. Then I beat Gunther at 40. I'm confident. And there's no better place to do it than Lyon, France. I'd argue, Sami, you'd probably rather do it in Palestine. But if you want to put over Lyon, France, then go ahead. Congratulations to Cody Rhodes and Brandy Rhodes on welcoming their second daughter, Liliana Ella Runnels. Runnels? I thought it was Rhodes. What's going on here? Just breaking kayfabe yet again. Why not just say congratulations to the birth of their daughter, Liliana? Then Aleister Black cut a promo. I mean, let's actually just read this out. What do you think was going to happen now, Priest? Maybe it's time for me to take off the mask. Show you what hell really looks like. Because obviously now the violence is going to exacerbate. Perhaps once I cut up the code of morality from your skin, I can show you the entire world just how misguided and hollow you really are. And when you sit at home at night and you feel that pressure on your chest and you can't move your arms and you feel paralysed, well, that's me, Damien Priest, kneeling on your chest, whispering, I warned you. What a load of fucking shite. Well, I didn't warn you. I told you. This guy's pish. Should never be brought back. Waste of money. Then as well donate it to a charity of your choice instead of bringing Aleister Black back. Because, I mean, seriously, what is this guy bringing? Like, what is this guy bringing to the table? Nada is what he's bringing. Kathy Kelly then got a promo for Damien Priest, just repeating the same old shit. Oh, I'm going to enjoy every bit of violence I inflict on Aleister Black. Michin versus Kiana James. Michin wins. Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre got a segment. Basically, I mean, McIntyre, by the looks of it, oh, you kissing Cody Rhodes' ass. Medical update, Randy Orton. Yada, yada, yada. They get into it. Drew, McIntyre headbutts Orton, goes for the Claymore, ducks, hits the draping DDT. Orton goes for a punt, McIntyre rolls out the road. That's the end of your segment there, fella. Alright. Camille Hayes, talk to Biz in the locker room. We just don't care, do we, guys? Come on, we don't care. Oh, you shouldn't write a reality check that you can't cash. Yeah, and Nick Aldis then scolds Orton. Orton gives Nick a bottle of Fireball whiskey, whatever the fuck that is. That must just be a new sponsor. Just crap. Absolute crap. Absolute crap. R-Truth was in there as well. Oh, my bad. I'll take it if you're not drinking it, Nick. Prick. How about that? Right. Street Profits versus Camille Hayes and The Miz. Who won that one? Street Profits. I mean, the Wyatt 6 against the Street Profits at WWE Clash in Paris. I miss the days when we had good wrestling, folks, because this is tragic. We got a segment. Apparently, Tiffany Stratton was in a mirror. Well done. Fourth match, Solo Sikoa versus Sami Zayn. And Sami Zayn defeated Solo Sikoa. Fucking horrific decision. Should never in a million years be beating Solo Sikoa. And that's not even me. I don't care about Solo Sikoa. I think he's a jobber. I think there's literally anyone else in the roster we gave the belt to, I would have, over Sami Zayn. But here we are, folks. Want to tan our wrists in. Because that's the way the cookie crumbles. That is it for your SmackDown review. Honestly, wrestling is fucking tragic. But I think tonight we've got a TNA 2006 review coming. So if you like retro stuff, that's there. But this current stuff, man, it's just not worth the hassle anymore. It's done.